everybody, and welcome back to the VaporLog channel. For those of you who remember my 8th episode, I talked about the eGo 1 CT temperature controlled device, or constant temperature control device. Well, I've been using it for around 2 or 3 weeks now. It hasn't been a daily device for me, so I don't have a lot of experience with it, because I just love using my Subtank Mini with the K-Box Mini. So this one, you've already seen me talk about it. And the thing is, I did a review of the eGo 1 CT after I got the Subtank Mini, so I kind of made a little mistake. I've had someone commenting on my video, for which thanks anyways. It gives me an opportunity to rectify something which I done wrong. The problem is I started vaping on this little device as if it were my Subtank Mini, because I got used to vaping in that way. So the problem is, with my Subtank Mini, I have a lot of airflow and I like to do long, deep, long inhales. With this device, well, I did the same in the video, and someone was commenting like, well, if you need to do such long drags or such long inhales on this little device, you've clearly done something wrong. So I'm here to rectify a little bit, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. First off, the size, like I said before, it's very handy to tag along. Can easily fit down your pants, in your backpack, in a little pouch, anywhere you want to. Battery life, well, for an 1100 milliamp hour battery, it ain't too bad. Not in the way I use it anyways. And it's been in my backpack now for over a week and it's still charged. So that was kind of a surprise. So I just turned it on. It's still got the nickel coil in it. And as you can see, do you see the little light? No, it's turned off. So when you press the fire button, the light will start to flash. So when you have done, and then it starts burning like this, it means it's still in between 60 and 100% charged. If it starts flashing after that, that means it's starting to degrade. So the battery is starting to get depleted. So it's still pretty much completely charged at this point. I've got the airflow wide open and I'm going to do a new inhale. So just like a starter would do, for instance, when he just gave up cigarettes, or when he's being a dual user. So just a mouth to lung inhale. As you can see, there's very little vapor production. Maybe a little bit less than what a cigarette would give you. Got the airflow wide open, so let me close it off a little bit. So I'm pretty low right now. Yeah. Bit denser. Flavor isn't too bad. But then what I was doing in the other video was doing a long inhale, and I took a very long drag, so it looked as if it was going on and on and on forever. So let's do just a simple long inhale. Vapor isn't bad, flavor is good. And like I said, vapor a bit more. So this is still with the nickel coil, so it was firing at 470, 480 degrees Fahrenheit. So I've got the Subtank. I've got it at 40 watts with a F-ohm build in there. Let's try the same amount of inhale. And there's a lot more vapor. As you can see, a lot more. Also, flavor production on my Subtank Mini, well, the eGo 1 CT doesn't live up to that one. If you would go on long and take longer drags on the CT, it would hit temperature and it would start to, I guess it would start to pulse the coil, so it wouldn't give you any added performance. But when you're doing a bit longer inhales, you can get a decent amount of vapor. Of course, the juice I got in here is a lot thinner, so it's got more PG in it, which might explain the lesser vapor production as well. But let's just be fair, this is a starter kit. If you've been around vaping a little while, this isn't going to cut it. The battery is too small for experienced vapor. The tank contents is too small. I know with the new regulations coming, this is below or equal to 1.8 milliliters, so it will be legal in late or half of 2016. Flavor is okay for a beginner. Vapor is okay for a beginner. But when you're past that stage, I wouldn't recommend this little device. What else is there to say? Well, if I compare this temperature controlled coil to my Canthal coil in here, I don't have temperature control on this. The vapor is a lot warmer, and I find this more pleasing than the cold vapor at 480 degrees Fahrenheit that this little device gives you. So that was just my 2 cents, the first impression video. I still like the way I did it, but I needed to follow up on it. So here's my follow-up, my 2 cents, and I hope you enjoyed this little follow-up. If you did, just give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, then give it a thumbs down. What would you do differently? Just tell me, and I try to correct my mistakes in other videos. Thanks for watching, and I see you guys next time. So I needed some new stuff, and I ordered some new goodies and some new flavors from Vapers as well. This is quite a large package, and we'll have a look in a minute to see what's inside.